This is how traffic to every article that I published on my blog looked like. Shortly after publishing an article, you see the so-called spike of hope. This spike happens because you send this new article to your email list and share it with your Twitter followers. You may also post this article on Reddit and share it with a bunch of relevant communities on Facebook or Slack. Other than that, you may send a bunch of outreach emails to famous people in your industry so that they would share your article with their audience. And if your article is truly worthy, the word of mouth will multiply the outcome of all your efforts. So at times that spike of hope might get rather big, making you feel happy and accomplished. But then all this traffic quickly fades to nothing as soon as you pull the plug on your content promotion machine. And what you get as a result is the so-called flat line of nope. By the way, the credit for these funny terms goes to Rand Fishkin. So if you rely on such spikes of hope, here's how the total traffic to your blog will look like. As long as you invest your time and effort into publishing new articles and promoting them in every way you can, your traffic seems to be growing. This is where the popular "you should publish new content regularly" advice comes from. But as soon as you stop publishing new content, the results that you have achieved so far will start fading almost instantly. But it shouldn't be this way, because this is not how growth looks like. I can only call this kind of performance survival. Here's something very important that I want you to take away from this first lesson. If your content marketing efforts don't add up over time, you're doing it wrong. So here's how this graph should look if you make your efforts add up. As you can see, the traffic to each newly published article doesn't fade to nothing. Even the opposite, it slowly grows over time till it reaches a certain point. This way, every single article that you publish adds up to the total traffic of your blog. So even if you stop publishing new articles for a while, all your progress won't immediately fade to nothing. It will stay exactly where you left it, or maybe even grow a bit on its own. This is called the compound effect of content marketing. It may sound super simple, and in fact it is, but somehow I was overlooking that simple principle for quite a few years. And I see way too many bloggers overlooking it today. This is why I wanted to make sure that you understand this general concept before we go deep into the actual blogging tactics and strategies. Because all of them will be focused on driving passive, consistent traffic to every article that you have on your blog, as opposed to teaching you how to get an immediate spike of traffic to your newly published article, which will soon fade to nothing.